yeah, just have your mouth open as you wade through a deep lake. It's it's how we do it around here. Surely, is that not how you drink water as well? More eggs. I'm hoping my chicken farming business is going to take off. It will go faster if I stop hitting them with hammers, though. Hi, Elowen. Nice to see you. Yes, and I think we'll get some geese as well. But I'm going to work on getting all these houses upgraded with stone, which it'll ease up on the firewood requirements then, which will be nicer. And we'll get them insulated as well with limestone. Am I heading the right way? Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much the right way to the mines. I haven't seen anything that I feel like I absolutely have to do. So we'll just expand the village a little bit with more houses and better houses, which allows us to upgrade the older houses, and then we'll recruit more farmers. The white bread business looks like a good business to be into, though. That looks like it's going to make loads of money and get loads of cooking and farming XP as well. I hope. That's the plan. Right, somewhere over this hill, I should see, or start to see, my mine. This might be an interesting place to build, eh? In the future, or for a future playthrough. Up around here, on the side of a hill. Be a bit trickier. Be interesting, though. Loaves of money. Oh, I see what you did there, Halloween. Loaves of money. I shouldn't laugh at bread jokes. I don't like you to get a rise out of me. Right, what did I come here for? Pickaxe. Oh, I've already got the pickaxe. Weight is okay. Water skin is full. Apples are unnecessarily there, but anyway, it's our snack. I'm not going to do much mining with a bronze scythe, am I? Yes, I know. I tried to do that earlier, Ellenbrook. Nick another town's crop. I thought I'll bring my scythe and I'll have that. But the developers have decided that that is not worthy of their players. Light? Dark. That is a serious change in light levels from here to here. Oh well. Apologies if you can hear my dog in the background. There should be someone looking after him. So yeah, I guess I just keep building houses and mining and farming and everything else until we get the stable unlocked. Maybe I should be doing some of these quests. Well, the next quest I can do... Oh, we've got the flax now, so I can build the longbow. Once I build the longbow, I can go and do Alwyn's quest. And then next season, when we harvest the beetroot, I can go and do Sambor's quest. And that should lead us to horses, which might speed everything up. I hope. I'll just lumber back out of this cave. Thought it was a werewolf in the background. Or just a were-whippet called Wolfie. He hasn't appeared on stream for a while, has he? That's probably for the best. He tends to bring chaos wherever he goes. I must have loads of stone. What's the stone levels like? What's the animal feed levels like? Oh, okay, good. Firewood, flaxseed. They're making flaxseed, good, and stalks. That's what we like to see. Loads of limestone, so I can easily insulate the house. Loads of leather. Oat grain, onions. What am I looking for? Stone. That is a lot of stone. At some point, we can probably have a season off mining as well. If I need to do anything else, that is. I don't know that I do need to do anything else, but... You would try some dog if you had one, as in eating it. I think mine would be a bit tough. Not much meat on him. A friend had a greyhound and it used to steal a Sky remote control and try to bury it in his back garden. That's the best thing for Sky, I think. Obviously, your friend wasn't giving your dog enough attention. And the dog thought, I know what will get him off that couch. I'm going to hide the remote. So it's the same tactic my wife uses on me. But I like your dog's thinking. Have you seen the remote, dear? Can't seem to find it. Yes, it's in the garage under the lawnmower. Whilst you've got the lawnmower out, just run it over the back garden, will you? Very clever. Works every time. Clever dog. I don't actually get time to sit down and watch much TV these days. I tend to watch more YouTube, I think, catching up on things. Bits of news about gaming that I should learn about. Whoa, nearly overloaded. I will take this last copper. This is well hidden around this corner, isn't it? Question, can you take a donkey into the mine? I'm assuming you can use it as like a pack horse, a beast of burden. Well, telly's not what it used to be back in my day. Of Ronnie Barker, Open All Hours, Porridge. What else was he in? Only Fools and Horses. Ah, they're classics. They were great days. You haven't got to pack mule yet? No, me neither. I'm assuming we need to build a stable first. So it's a bit of a grind away. I think I may have overdone it on the stone on this this run. We're going to have a load of fruit and stuff rotting. I've got no use for it other than to eat. I might just take it all out of the food store and just let it rot in a corner because there's nothing I can do with it yet. Could sell it, I suppose. I don't feel desperate to earn stacks of cash. We should do enough from the linen trade. And off we go again. Need a small cart and a child, not a donkey. Yeah, I've got the child. At least I think. Couldn't see the child last time I went into the house. I think my wife was laying on it on on the floor where she was sleeping. So I don't know where little Edmund is. But we shall see. And a cart. He can pull the cart and I can load it up. That sounds like a really good plan. Bit of child labour. Didn't do me any harm. Hey, Skunika, how's it going? You can take a donkey mining. Best way in 3 goes and the mine is empty. That sounds good. So I take it the mine actually has a lot more in it than what the caves do. Once you built the mine, it should generate extra deposits, right? Opens pathways. Where have we got? Something there? No. See these dead ends? Walk up to the wall and see what it says. Okay. Did seem rather dead-endish. Oh, required mine. Okay. So that's where it extends from. Like you really take a swing and just miss. This looks so amateurish. I am a professional miner, honest. Well, we have been talking about food all night, Alwyn, so yeah. If you hang around here, you're likely to get even hungrier. Kartoffel, no, that's potato noodles, is it? It's potato something. I'm guessing noodles, because I don't speak German very well at all, I'm afraid. It's my shame. Yeah, I'm getting hungry as well, just listening to you lot. I have no idea what we're eating tonight. I haven't seen the menu today. Potato dumplings, okay. I don't think I've tried anything quite... Oh, maybe I have. Actually, when I was in Prague, I had... Well, there were potato dumplings. Whether they taste anything like that, I don't know. They were okay. They need, like, lots of gravy with them. No, I have been doing other things, Kit. I built another house in the woods. I've upgraded the food storage. What else have I done? Oh, I've harvested a load of wheat and flax. And ordered some peasants about. So it has been a productive time. Have I been streaming for 3 hours? Nearly. The time really does just fly by in this game. And yet it always just seems so relaxed and chilled. And yet at the same time, you always think, yeah, I've got so much to do, so many plans, so many projects on the go. It really does fill your time up without you thinking, God, this is taking ages, or I'm bored, or I'm repeating myself. And there is a lot of repetition in the game. There's no doubt about that. It's a repetitive sort of a game, but at the same time, you always feel like those repetitive actions are working towards something or leading you towards another goal. So it doesn't feel too bad in that respect. I think I am lost. There we go. I knew there was something around this middle bit. So a noodle is a dumpling. I just took a stab thinking, noodle. Thought we'll go with that. But I was wrong, clearly. We have dumplings in the UK. They're made of traditionally made of suet, but they're often just made of flour and other things now. They're really nice in stews, but they were very different from the Czech dumplings I had when I was in Prague. They were good, but I haven't really. It's kind of like a food that I don't know. Maybe it's going out of fashion, or it certainly is over here. Because you very rarely see them anywhere. I used to love them. I used to love them growing up. You used to get them at school in the school dinners with like mince and gravy and stuff, and a couple of big dumplings on top. Proper stodgy food to keep you warm and filled up on cold days. It was really good stuff. Yeah, World of Cringe very generously handed quite a few subs out earlier, for which we are very appreciative. Thanks. If I could name something in this game, I would name it after you. For that, certainly. But I don't think we can name a house, but that's not particularly complimentary, is it? If we can name a character, or a landmark, or a weapon, or a pig, maybe, I don't know. But we can't name things in the game, which is a real shame. I'd love it if we could. I'd love to be able to name the villagers after you guys in chat. I think that would be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I'd definitely do that. No more Medieval Dynasty. FM22 just came out. FM Football Manager. Ah, okay. So that's your bag, is it, Meisel? Nice to see you, by the way. I haven't played a Football Manager game for years. I think it was maybe on the Spectrum. I had a Football Manager. It wasn't. I don't think it was part of the current Football Manager franchise. But I had something on there, and I had a game called Match Day. Was it Match Day 2? Might have been Match Day 2. They were fantastic. Come back for that bit of tin. And that salt. And that copper. Alright, there's plenty left to do. Name a sword, Gustav. I don't think I can name weapons. Well, I'm in a dead end there. I haven't tried to name a weapon. The only thing I know I can name are houses and fields. we could have a field of... I was going to say potatoes, but they haven't been discovered yet. We could have a field of beetroot named Cringe, or a field of cabbages. I don't know. I can't. I don't think we can name anything nice in here. There's got to be a way out of this cave somewhere. Hang on, come on. A bit faster if we can. I'm getting it. I see it. There we go. Am I caught on something? It is moving, I assure you. These guys are the people who've made this. Toplets Productions have just released another game into early access. It's, what's it called? Secret of the Sands or something like that. It's basically a survival game where it looks like you're maybe not on Earth, but on a desert planet somewhere. Maybe this is to tie in with Dune. It's not really... well, actually, I say that. It might be, because they have those Dune-like worms in there that come out. You have to fight. It looks like it uses this engine, but you are basically trying to survive in a desert area by building houses and exploring and fighting sandworms. Have you guys seen it? If you've seen it, let me know. I didn't fancy jumping into it because the theme of it didn't really appeal to me as much. Not as much as this. This is a cool idea, medieval village, but that looked more like a solo exploration thing and survival. So I haven't checked it out. But if you would like to see me check it out, then drop me some feedback either in chat or on YouTube, Discord, of course. What's my population? Population is 15. Development stage is settlement. So I need to get more houses. More. Oh, sorry, no, my population is 24, but my workers are 15. No, that's my dynasty rep. Food is fine. Water is fine. Wood is fine. We've got space to do stuff. I need more staff. I think if I get more staff, I can then get more tasks going, and then that'll hopefully level me up a bit faster, rather than me trying to do the majority of stuff at the moment and it going slow. Dishonored is something I'll have to check out one day. I have a feeling I picked that up for free from Epic Games a while ago. I think they gave it away. Maybe even had it installed at one point. If not, I'm pretty sure it's also on Game Pass at the moment. When am I putting up the walls and raising my army to bring death and destruction to the world? I wish you could do that. I think the developers have got some updates in mind for some sort of fighting system. I don't know if they'll... they've got armor, I think, and weapons coming. I think I read that somewhere. So there must be a purpose for that. And I'm sure it's not just for going out hunting bears, although you saw what bears did to me, so it would be useful. I did build the villagers nice houses, some of them anyway. So these ones are obviously in the stone houses. My wife's and myself. Wife, not wives. I don't have several in this game. That would be interesting. Play as the Mormons. But anyway, we've got... These are in simple houses still. And we need to upgrade some. Do some work on that. But yeah, I've upgraded a few. I did it because I figured also that it'll use less firewood because they'll be better insulated. And I figured that also it would get me some building XP as well. I don't have an oil lamp. I don't know if there is even a recipe. There's a recipe for a lantern, I think. I've no idea what it requires. And as far as I know, I can't do it yet. I should convert to Markism. That would be an interesting form of government, I'm sure. Totalitarian, I suspect. Despotic. I think I've lost my way around these mines. I'm not quite sure where I'm bloody facing and going and where I've been. Oh god, there's more. Right, I'll come back for that. And that. And that. Hang on, this has to be a dead end, surely. If I go north, okay, I'll go by the compass. That'll help. So north is... South is the way out, actually, isn't it? All right, we'll go all the way around this. It is circular in here, so you can't get too lost. Think you only have one kid? You tried to persuade your wife to have another, but she wouldn't have it. Did you have your affection level up high enough, though? Because I've noticed they do drop affection unless you ply them with gifts. Name a house Vetter Gustav, and that would be nice. Okay, we shall name a house. Tell you what, the house, I will name it. The one I'm living in will become... No, not. I don't want to throw my wife out. That might be bad. Custom name. No. Custom name. There we go. I will call it... This is the best house in the village, by the way. Make sure I've got this right. Whoops. There we go. Thanks for that, World of Cringe. It only appears in brackets after the name, unfortunately. But I wish we could rename things a bit better than this. It would be kind of cool. So, am I still heading the right direction to get out of this dark? Yes, I am. And I'll save the torch. I think it'd be really cool once I do get the mine building, because it'll come with torches and stuff already in it. And that will help quite a bit. Do you know, I haven't tried, but do you think I can build standing torches in there? Yeah, plaque to go above the door would be quite nice. Shall we try placing a standing torch in the mine? What do I need for that? Let me just check. Furniture. Lighting. Oh, there's lanterns. I need a... Whoa! Crap! I'm not even halfway towards developing lanterns. So, stick, linen fabric. No, I can't do it yet. But I can do it next season if I leave enough of those materials in the box. Linen fabric and linen thread. Like it. That seems like parts of this cave seem deeper than I remember. Maybe it's this torch. Maybe this torch isn't giving out as much light or as wide a circle of light as the standard one is. So instead of making cheap, shitty torches, maybe I should actually make better ones. I think I'd probably benefit from that in here. They'll burn longer. I think. I'm assuming they will. I might be wrong in that. But I'm sure they'll give out light over a larger area. Because this does seem quite a short circle when I can't see both sides of the cave wall when I'm standing in the middle of it. Yeah, experiment with that. I have had better torches before, for sure. Right, I know there was some stuff left in here. Catch you later, Alwyn. Thanks for hanging out today, by the way. Go and enjoy that food. You guys talking about food. You got me talking about cakes earlier and stuff. I am feeling really hungry now. And I have no idea what we're going to have tonight. I'm confused because I don't think we've got anything in the fridge ready to cook, so... It'll either be a desperate meal of tinned stuff and or frozen stuff. Or, I don't know. What the hell else is there? There's a cabbage. There is a cabbage. Whole white cabbage. It might be filling. I don't think it'll be the type of thing that I'll be looking forward to. After you guys have been telling me of all the delights of banana Fosters and cherry fizzlers or whatever they were called. Cherry Jubilees. Cherry Jubilee. Sounds like some sort of Knickerbocker glory. By the way, last Pancake Day in the UK, I got a tin of black cherries because I don't know if anyone remembers going to if you're from the UK, if you remember going to the Little Chef, which are like motorway eateries. They used to do these amazing pancakes covered in like black cherries and syrup, and they were delicious. Full of sugar, obviously, and nasty things, but they tasted amazing. So I thought, right, we're going to try and recreate these. So it was a time of year when I couldn't get any fresh black cherries to try and cook down to make a nice sauce myself. So we got a tin of these things, and they were the most artificial, disgusting tasting things I've ever tasted. Just vile, and I wish I'd never bothered. What am I cooking for my lovely wife? Tonight, nothing. That's my plan. I might be buying something for my lovely wife, but I'm not cooking anything tonight. I have recently done a bit of cooking. I've been making sausage casseroles. I made a really nice chickpea and vegetable curry the other week, which I really enjoyed. It was a bit hot for others. I snuck some extra chili into it, but that was really tasty. What else have I tried recently? I've been doing a bit of cooking of late. You're having leftovers? Well, we don't even have any leftovers to have as leftovers, sadly. Steaks and scallops tomorrow. When it was our anniversary in August, I did make a fantastic meal that night. It just happened to fall on the day when like the market's in town, so there's like a fresh fish stall there. We got scallops. We got, was it sea bass? I think we had sea bass. So we had like pan-fried chili and garlic and lime scallops, which were really, really nice. And I did these Thai steamed parcels, which is just, I think I used sea bass. Yeah, it's fillets of sea bass with lime zest, lime juice, chili, garlic and ginger. And you just sort of wrap it in tin foil and put it in a steamer. I think for about 15 minutes. They tasted amazing. They were really good. And then creme brulee for dessert. That was the hardest thing, actually, the creme brulee. And I didn't get it quite right. It didn't quite set. And it's not the sort of thing I like anyway, but she enjoyed it, so. You always keep a 30-day supply of food in your house? We have a good supply of food. We have like a lot of tinned and frozen stuff, but we try to keep it for like emergencies or when we've not had time to go to the shops, so. And some of those are like quite drastically desperate things, like dried lentils, which are nice when you go to the time of making a proper lentil soup or a stew or something, but when you're short on stuff and you just pull a bag out the cupboard and there's not a lot of great ingredients to match up with it, it's not the tastiest things. I think creme brulee is the easiest thing in the world to cook. It's getting the custard at the right temperature to set. If you overboil it when you start from scratch, you know, with like the eggs and the cream and everything, it can go a bit funny. And I think I just underdid it, or maybe I could have had it longer in the oven, just a little bit longer. So it was cooked properly. It did set, but it was softer than I would have liked. So I think I could have done it a bit longer, but I didn't want to overdo it. But not something I'd ever make for myself because I'm not a huge fan of it. It's okay though. I made a wicked, and I've made a few of these actually over the last year, once I learned how to do it, banoffee pie. Making your own sort of toffee caramel stuff out of sweetened condensed milk, which is easy once you figure out how to do it. And that is really nice. Like 1 million calories per slice. Sure, send me some recipes on Discord. That'll be excellent, Cringe. And I shall try it out. Go on, tell me the secret about the brulee then. Once it is in the oven, as long as you don't have it too hot, you can't really overcook it. Ah, okay. So I think I followed the guidelines in the instructions for the time in the oven. And it looked set. And I thought, right, I'll go with that. But it's all experience, and because ovens all cook differently. Our oven is always about 20 degrees hotter than it says at the dial, so we've learned, obviously, to adjust for that. But, yeah, we actually tested it with a meat thermometer, because everything we cooked seemed to come out a little bit overdone, or like cakes and biscuits were a little bit too crunchy on the outside, and that's not right. So I eventually we tested it with a meat thermometer and found, yeah, it's about 20 degrees hotter than it should be. I think you can have them recalibrated, but yeah, just adjust for it. Does the job. The quiver test. As long as it quivers, as long as the water isn't boiling, I will give that a go next time, but it might be a year before I get around to it again. My other speciality dessert is the white chocolate and raspberry trifle. Not my recipe, it's James Martin's recipe. I've got a massive cookbook of his, about a 400-page cookbook, and that's about the only thing in it worth making. But it is exceptionally good. So a baby born in the village, its parents had levels 2, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, and the father had 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and the kid came out with 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. See, I think all the kids should be born like 1, 1, 1, 1. And when you apply them to a job at 7 or 8, they can start building skills up there. That's what I think. But yes, you got an odd mix, is that? Yeah, trifles are fantastic things. Custard, fruit, cream. What's not to like in that? Okay, I'm going to guess. Let me check the management tab. The fields should be done. Field 2 with the flax is not yet done. That suggests he ran out of fertilizer, I would guess.